introduce ourselves. So we have got Claire. Claire, hello, tell us.
Hello. Hi, Claire, UK and Ireland sales manager for Heritage and Veranda Resorts in Mauritius.
Super amazing. And your prize today?
Oh, I don't know. What should I do today? We'll do a £50 voucher.
Okay, super amazing. Thank you very much. We've also got Holly, and it's Holly's first time doing a presentation with us. Melanie is out in Spain at the moment, so we've got the lovely Holly. So we've got to be very gentle with her. Holly, welcome. Tell us who you are presenting today.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I'm here today representing Maldives, which is a new resort that's just opened on the 1st of November. And our prize gift today is a £50 Amazon voucher.
Super amazing. Thank you, Holly. Last but not least, we've got Andrea. Andrea, hello.
Hello, I'm Andrea Hogg and I'm representing Outrigger today in Mauritius and the Maldives. And my prize is, again, an Amazon voucher because I think that'll work in all markets.
It will. Yeah, they're pretty good, the Amazon vouchers. Super. Thank you very much. Okay, Andrea, I'm going to hand over to you to start your presentation today. So take us to the Maldives and Mauritius.
Okay, I'll just share. Oh, hold on. I forgot to press the thingy button.
It should be already done. Andrea was
already done.
technical issues earlier, so we're hoping that this works perfectly.
Okay, just wait. Let me know when it comes on.
There we go. It's up. Yeah, just put it into the big mode and then. Hey, Trish. Don't worry, we're just starting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, hello everyone. I'm Andrea from Outrigger, and the first thing I'm going to do is just give you some information on where you can find out more information about the resorts, and what also it's some incentives that you might not be aware of. Outrigger have an expert program, and for every room night you earn 100 points, and once you get to 2,000 points you get a free room night, and up from now until the 31st of March we're doing double points. So if you did say a 14-night stay, you'd earn 2,800 points, so you'd get your free room night straight away. And the Maldives one, actually you earn 300 points, so just bear that in mind. And also you get a personalized gift in their room if you log the bookings. You have to go to our website, which is www.outrigger.agent.com. But yeah, have a look at that. And then also the My Hablo platform I use a lot, because on there I put all the resources like the photos, the fact sheets, the videos and incentives, and you can download them for your use, to communicate with your clients. So I'll just show you a quick video. So I'm conscious of time, so I've stopped it there, but that gives you an insight into what the resort's all about. The resort's actually called Outrigger Maldives Marrafushi Baru. We're in the South Aria Atoll, and this is where you can get to see all the whale sharks. So if you've got a customer who's interested in diving with one of these huge whale sharks, definitely consider our resort. We have a house reef as well, where you can see lots of different sea life, and we have our own marine biologist as well, who can talk you through what you can see in the atoll. We're very much a boutique resort. There's only about 80 villas and on the island, and the majority of our villas are over water. And definitely, I know from the UK market, they definitely like the over water. So it is a sleep seaplane transfer from Mali. Takes about 20 minutes, and that in itself is an amazing experience. And then, like I say, we have 81 villas, all very different. It was only refurbished in 2019. So as we had the pandemic, it's still very fresh and very modern. Please have a look at the TripAdvisor reviews. We've got a great GM there, and you know, our reviews are just outstanding. So we have our beach villas. We've only got 10 of these. They'll sleep 3 adults or 2 adults and a child. I will be honest, it's not really a child resort. It's very much an adult, honeymooners, older couples type of resort, rather than, you know, the families. Although we do have some family 2-bedroom suites, which I'll show you in a moment. But we've also got some beach villas with their own private pool, which are lovely. And then these are the 2-bedroom beach villas with a private pool. And maybe if you've got teenage kids, I think it's probably a better option, but it's got to be, you know, teenage kids who are happy to be with mum and dad. It is. My internet's gone.
I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you still see my screen?
No, I can just see you.
Oh, I'll carry on talking while I'm carrying on. It won't give me. So I mean, the resort is a stunning island, and we in the UK you can only book it through Quoney. If you're further afield, that there are other options that you could book through different channels. But yeah, it is a lovely resort, and yeah, have a look at it. I'm just going to ask Sarah if I could stop and come back to my Mauritius one, because I can't work out why I can't do my share my screen.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's it doesn't make sense why you can't do it. I'm looking now, and yeah. No, okay, you come back.
I'll come back if that's all right, and I'll work it out what's happened.
Yeah, no problem at all. So that was Outrigger Maldives. Andrea's going to come back for Outrigger Mauritius. I'm looking forward to hearing about the Mauritius one because of the brand new reopening. So yes, get it working quickly, Andrea. In the meantime, I'm going to hand over to Holly, who's going to take us to Maldives. Holly, over to you.
Thank you so much. So I'm just going to also start with a very short video to give you an idea of the visuals, and then I'll get into the presentation. Amazing. So let me get right back to the start. So Maldives is a new resort overlooking the Embudu Lagoon in Maldives. It opened on the 1st of November, and you can see here an image of some of our overwater villas. It's really beautiful, and you can see the solar panels on the top of all the villas as well, which is part of one of the sustainability initiatives, which is really, really important to the brand, and I'll touch on that a bit later on. So yeah, we opened on the 1st of November. Still very new, and it's a 5-star luxury resort, and it's all about kind of fashion, design, creating beautiful spaces and beautiful experiences. And here you've got the Lazuli Beach Club. So you can see it's sophisticated, playful, there's a luxurious feel, but it's also very energetic. And there's a really vibrant scene. So it's very colourful, quite different, I think, in design to quite a lot of what's on offer in the Maldives at the moment. And the Lazuli Beach Club is one of the kind of restaurants and more informal eating spaces. Again, I'll come to in a bit more detail later on. And this resort is available and open to families, groups, but also can be, you know, of course, more romantic for couples, younger couples. And there's a lot on offer for all different customers and clients. So the So collection has been around since 2011 and is renowned for its fashion collaborations. It partners with celebrated local and international designers to create really signature experiences and a hotel that reflects the destination's culture and sense of style. So you see a slightly different style in each of the hotels, depending on where you are and which designers they've worked in. But yeah, certainly there's a really strong synergy there with the fashion and design world, which is why we've got that theme of Castaway meets Runway. So Castaway being on this, you know, beautiful idyllic island, meeting the runway. So you'll see when I come to show you the map of the hotel, the different walkways are named runways, and you kind of do have this feel that you are there to sort of see and be seen and enjoy the beauty of life and dressing up and having fun. So the So brand is all over the world currently, and you'll see we just opened the Maldives resort, and just before that we opened Uptown Dubai. So definitely follow us on all our social media @ and handles, which I will share with you later, and you can keep up to date with more about what the brand's doing and get a bit of a flavour for all the different kind of styles and designs depending on where in the world we are. But of course today we're focusing on Maldives. And our brand pillars are a stylish dress code, a seasonal campaign, and an invite to the front row. So there's a lot of partnerships going on and connections with the fashion industry to support emerging and existing talent. And again, yeah, just creating these beautiful spaces to, you know, just enjoy and relax. So we've got a map here of the resort. So you can see, I'm not sure if you can see my mouse there where I'm sharing my screen, but we've got the little boat here. So you actually can access the resort by speedboat. So it's a 15-minute speedboat journey from Male International Airport, which is amazing. It means it's really quick and easy. Once you land in the airport, you're kind of greeted and taken directly onto the speedboat, just in here to number 1, which is our arrival pavilion, where you'll be greeted and brought up sort of the first runway, as it were. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip across there. Brought across the first runway into the arrival pavilion, the welcome pavilion just here. And you've got the lagoon area and beach area here with all our beach villas. So we have 27 beach villas in total and 53 overwater villas. So there's 80 villas in total. It's a villa-only accommodation resort. And then on top of the welcome pavilion, you've got our signature restaurant just here, which is Hadaba. And behind you've got Citronelle, which is one of the restaurants, and then the beach club, Lazuli Beach Club, which I touched on earlier. There's also a kids club and a teens club just here, which is close to the family villas. And then we've got kind of all the spa and wellness camp area up here, which is just facing out to the other side of the island on a private lagoon area. We do also have in-house reefs. which are very, very easy to swim to and access. And we're also quite close to Crossroads Maldives, which I'm sure quite a lot of you have heard of, which is lots of different resorts that are available there. And you can actually get the boat over to Crossroads from So Hotel Maldives, and you've got other hotels there which you can go in and use their facilities as well. So there's a nice kind of collaborative experience. Of course, that won't be included in the price. That would be additional, but you can visit there. There's lots of shopping, restaurants, nightlife. So if there were any excursions or customers kind of wanting to go off-site and explore the Crossroads Maldives, we are part of the Crossroads. So there's lots of other things to be doing, but I'm sure once you're here, you know, you probably wouldn't even think about wanting to leave the resort because there's so much to do and see. So this is a beautiful image out of the arrival pavilion I was telling you about. So when you arrive on the speedboat here, you're welcomed, and you can see like the red light is almost like a runway that's been created, this kind of red carpet feel that you're sort of celebrated on arrival. And yeah, just a stunning kind of 5-star location, ocean views everywhere that you turn. And the Imbudu Lagoon is also home to diverse marine life, so sharks, rays, dolphins. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the Crossroads, which is an integrated lifestyle and leisure destination. So lots of different things going on there at the Riviera. There's lots of entertainment as well. So yeah, it's a new generation. It's a new idea, this kind of multi-resort collaboration that's happening. So different facilities from different hotels can be used in case there's something a client might want that isn't here. So coming on to the restaurants then, we've got the Citronelle Club. So this is where we'd be having a breakfast, lunch. It's got an Asian inspired menu and feel. And as you can see, the colours are very cool and calm. It's very earthy. There's an open kitchen. So it's a very collaborative experience between, you know, the chefs and the guests. It's very open plan, so you can really see and smell what's being cooked. Lots of fresh herbs, lots of fresh ingredients. And there is actually a no buffet policy at the So Maldives resort, which is in an effort to reduce food waste. So of course there will be lots of fruit and pastries and things on offer, but otherwise anything you might want is ordered a la carte, with the idea that you kind of order exactly what it is that you're wanting, and you know, you'll use what you have instead of lots of food waste that comes with the buffet. They're trying to move away from that. So yeah, lots of full flavored dishes, and amazing for kind of large parties, or of course just popping up for a breakfast, you know, with your partner or with your group of friends. So a mixture of, you know, noodles, fresh doughs, salads and cooked meats, fried vegetables, and lots of very kind of tangy herby cocktails to match. We've got the Lazuli Beach Club, which I absolutely love, and lots of people ask as well, you know, if that's really the colouring of the pool, and that really is. So it's a mosaic tiled floor pool. So you've got all those kind of rainbow colours across the pool. And the Lazuli Beach Club has got more of a Mediterranean inspired menu. So lots of light, fresh salads, fruits, snacks. It's definitely got more of an informal informal feeling to it. So you can have your meals on the beds in the water, the beds by the beach. You can sit up by the bar. There'll be a DJ there during the day as well. So it's a real upbeat feeling. So it's kind of quite fun for the teenagers and younger adults that maybe are visiting there as well. Yeah, and as you can see, you've got the beds and decks in and out of the water. So lots of different options at the Lazuli Beach Club. And this may be where you might come for lunch or snacks. And then finally, we've got Hadaba, which was part of the welcome pavilion that I showed you earlier. So it's the restaurant that sits just on top of the reception area. And it's a Middle Eastern feast like no other. So inspired by an Egyptian neighborhood named Hadaba. So it takes inspiration from those regions across the Levant. So lots of smoked, slow cooked dishes, tagines. And this certainly is more of kind of like a luxury, high-end feel. You don't have to make reservations, but we do suggest to clients, especially if you're in a slightly larger group, it would be better for reservations. But certainly if you're on a romantic holiday or a honeymoon, this is a perfect place to come and have a lovely dinner. So then into the accommodation a little bit more. So as I mentioned earlier, there's 27 beach villas in total and 53 water villas. And you'll see here as well, we do also have 6 family beach pool villas, and we do have facilities for children and teenagers as well, which I'll come to in a minute. So definitely a family friendly resort, as well as, you know, very romantic and appropriate for honeymoons as well. So the water pool villa collection, you can see the design is very kind of open plan. The colours are very calming and neutral, with splashes of really beautiful designs like this mosaic tiled light in the ceiling, the lampshades. The bed looks directly out over the water, and you've got panoramic windows as well. So it's kind of hard to tell where the water, you know, begins and ends. You feel like you're kind of directly in it as soon as you wake up. Every single one of our villas comes with a private pool, and you can see they've kept that really cool mosaic design in the pool as well, and a private decking area with steps straight down into the water. And the beach villa collection is much the same in terms of style and design, but instead of course, being directly over the water, you've got your own private garden and beach area. You still have your own private decking area, you still have your own private pool, all of the villas do, but this is kind of set back a bit more further into the lagoon. So you've got that option to stay kind of on land and have a more beachy experience. I haven't visited yet, unfortunately, but Mel actually did get the opportunity to go last year, and I think she did a couple of nights in each. And she said, like, surprisingly, it was actually a really different experience being on the beach and being over the water. So that option is there for both. And then we've got the larger accommodations for bigger groups, so the 2 and 3 bedroom beach loft and ocean pool atelier. So with 1 bedroom being on the ground floor with an open plan living and kitchen space, and then the alternative 1 or 2 bedrooms on the top floors. And again, you've got both wraparound decks on both floors with the private pool and private either garden area or steps straight down into the water. And finally, we've got our family beach pool, which has its own little kids capsule, which I think is really cool. So it's got a little kind of offshoot room to the side of the villa, which is specifically for kids. And some of the bigger family villas have got a gaming area and these kind of cool settings for children. So as opposed to it being kind of just a simple bedroom or, you know, a put-me-up bed or a pull-out bed, they've actually got a really nice designated area, which is designed in mind and playful and fun for the kids. And you can see as well, they've got the garden area coming all around the back. So there's quite a lot of privacy in the family villas as well. And then we've got the children and the teenage facilities. So the Nest is the kids club here on the left, which is for children aged 4 to 11. Children under the age of 4 can come and play. They do need to be supervised, however, by a parent. And we do offer babysitting services as well. So that is something, you know, to be considered if people are coming with their kids. And then you've got the zone, which is the water sports and teen area. So this would be 13 and above. Again, really cool hangout place for them to have some independent time away from their families. There's a gaming area and anything you need there to go out and, you know, hit the water and get on with some fun activities, you know, for the younger kids, which I think is quite nice. Often small kids are kind of taken into consideration, but maybe teenagers and young adults, they're kind of in this awkward place where they're too old for the kids area, but they don't necessarily want to hang out with their parents all week. So really nice that the zone is there and offers them, you know, somewhere to go and something different to do during the day. We also have a wellness camp and spa with 4 treatment rooms overlooking the sea on the back side of the island, a 24-hour state-of-the-art gym, a vitality pool, rainforest shower, steam and sauna, a water therapy beds, spa and yoga and meditation. And again, on Mel's visit, I believe she had a treatment while she was out there, and she just said it was such an incredible experience. I think she also did some, you know, private yoga on the beach area just outside the wellness camp, which was completely secluded. And you can see here the 4 treatment rooms in this top left image that look directly out over to the water. So really serene, really tranquil, and that's all on offer as well. And then lastly, just a note about sustainability, which I did mention earlier with the solar paneling and the kind of looking to reduce food waste with the no full buffet approach. We also are looking to eliminate single-use plastics. And in our bathroom and in-room amenities, we are partnering with brands that really care about the packaging that they're using and where their ingredients are sourced, making sure to, you know, use local ingredients as well in the food and restaurants. So it's really a holistic approach to, you know, reducing carbon and offering, you know, electric vehicles on the island to get around and bicycles and things like that. And currently 40% of the resort's energy is generated from the solar panels that are fitted onto the villas. So that's something that's really, really important to the brand. And I think more and more important to kind of customers and clients. So it's always nice to know that companies are making an effort to, you know, do the best that they can. And then, yeah, finally, you've just got all of our social media handles and QR codes there to scan if you'd like to while it's on the screen. So you can give us a follow. Of course, we're quite new still and open quite recently. So there are opening offers on at the moment until, I believe, if you book for the 31st of March, for instance, if you're staying for 7 nights or more, you get a free speedboat journey to and from the airport. So there's all different deals going on at the moment while we're open. So yeah, do give us a follow on social media and keep up to date as we're kind of getting everything up and running and off the ground. And thank you so much.
Super amazing, Holly. Thank you very much. I was very lucky last time that Melanie was in Maldives. She was live doing a video call with me. So she was showing me around the rooms and the beach and everything. And it was just, wow. Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers I'll get to go sometime soon.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to. But yeah, great property. Loving the pool. So I hope you was all listening carefully. If you have got any questions for Holly, pop them into the Q&A. Okay, so Claire's ready. She's up on the screen and take us to Heritage and Veranda.
Right. So hopefully you can all see that now. Yes, excellent. Okay. She says, press that button. There we go. So yeah, I look after the Heritage and Veranda resorts, all in Mauritius. So quite straightforward in that sense. So we're going to start with the Heritage resorts. So they are based down in the south of the island. We are about an hour to 45 minutes from the airport, and we're on what we call the Domain of Bellom. So we have 2,500 hectares, and basically within that we have a bit of a playground kind of thing going on. So as you look at the map that you can see there, down at the front we have Sea Beach Club. The blue roofs are next to that, to the right is Heritage Le Telfair, and then next to that with the brown roofs, that is Heritage Awali. We then have Le Chateau Golf Course, which is an 18-hole championship golf course. It's located just behind the hotels and Sea Beach Club. We have Heritage Villas that run around the golf course. And then we have our brand new golf course, which is La Reserve, which you start sort of at the top of the hill or the mountain and play down to the ocean. You can see there. And behind that, we actually have our nature reserve. So we have quite a lot of space and a lot of things to do while you're out in resort. But within the Domain of Bellom, we have the 3 hotels that you can stay in. So Heritage Telfair, Heritage Awali, and Heritage Villas. Heritage Le Telfair is our small luxury hotel of the world. It's a 5-star all-suite service, and we have resident hosts for every suite, and they contact your guests by WhatsApp, and they kind of, do you need anything today? How can I help you? And, keep you up to date with what's going on. All our suites are either ground or first floor, so we have nothing above the 2 floors. They all sleep 2 adults and 2 children, except for the junior suite. And the junior suite is the one where you walk in and you have the beautiful 4-poster bed, and you have a little turret area that you can sit in, and a standalone bath. So it's a very romantic kind of honeymoon type suite that we can't fit an extra bed in, basically. We do interleading rooms, so we don't interconnect, but we have it where the 2 front doors come into a hallway, and then there's a main door that you can close. So several of our suites interconnect. It just sort of depends what suites they're booking out, on what they're looking at doing in which category, as to what can connect with what. But if you ever have any questions, obviously just give me a shout. Now, when you're staying at Heritage Le Telfair, the Deluxe Garden View, Deluxe Sea View suites, they're beautiful. But when you start getting into the higher suite categories, we start giving you a few extra amenities. And my favourite is in junior suite and above, you actually get all your laundry and ironing done for you. So you can bring out a dirty suitcase, we'll wash it all, we'll iron it all, we'll hang it all back up, and then you bring it home and put it straight back in your wardrobe. I wish I could go every week, to be honest. I really could do getting my ironing done. And then as you work your way up, you get extra benefits like private airport transfers, private dining, you can see their personal buggy, a day bed. There's all sorts of different amenities added in. Obviously, the higher categories that you go. Across the domain, we actually have 13 restaurants and 10 bars. So when you stay at Heritage Le Telfair, you can stay on bed and breakfast half board, or we call it Gourmet Bliss, which is our all-inclusive product. So Gourmet Bliss, you can drink and eat in the 13 restaurants and 10 bars. You have unlimited champagne that you can quaff while sitting on the beach enjoying the sunsets. Within the golf courses, we have unlimited green fees at our Le Chateau course, and you will have 1 round included on our brand new course of La Reserve, as well as other different kind of things are included as well. We have a wellness program where you can do yoga and Tai Chi and things. So there's all sorts of different things going on. So hopefully this works. So this is just a quick video on Telfair.
Blue skies all the way. We laugh, we joke, we sing. What a beautiful day. Not a cloud in our sight. It's such an adventure, my baby, you and I.
So that's just a little tease, sort of a little taster there for you. So then coming next door, we have Heritage Awali, the best 5-star all-inclusive in Mauritius, or at least we like to think so. So Awali is a slightly different kind of vibe. It has actually 3 floors, so we have ground first and second floor. So we're no higher than the 3 floors. It's our largest hotel in the group, but when I say largest, we're 160 rooms. So we're not massive, we're not huge hotels. When you walk in, they will bang the gong to say that you've arrived or play the drums, depending who's there on the day. And you walk into reception and it just opens out onto this stunning view of the pool and the beach in front of you. The rooms here have a kind of a slight African theme to them. So you can see kind of in the decor, it had a bit of a soft refurb during COVID. So all of our rooms are either garden or sea facing. All the rooms are 2 adults and 2 children under the age of 12. And again, we have the interleading rooms that we can arrange if needed. Within Heritage Awali, there are 5 restaurants that you can dine at. One of the most popular ones is Infinity Blue, which you can see there on the top left corner. That is actually where you have the swings at the bar. So you're never quite sure how much you've drunk until you actually get off the swing and try and walk back to your room. But it's a stunning sunset views. And we like the bonfires. You then also, not only do you have the selection of restaurants within Awali, you actually get a credit to dine at the restaurants in Telfair. So you can go across and use your credit at Ginger or Palmier across at Telfair. So we have all-inclusive, which I just mentioned, the dine around experience with the 1,500 rupee credit. So Boma is a really popular experience, which you can see at the top there. That's only on twice a week, and we have African dancers come in and they lead you through the hotel playing the drums to the bonfire, and then you have a barbecue and you're all encouraged to get up and have a drink and a dance, and it's just a really fun evening where you can kind of let your hair down. You do get a complimentary massage when you stay on all-inclusive at Heritage Awali. We only do the 2 board bases. We do all-inclusive and premium all-inclusive. So obviously the premium, you get some extra benefits. When staying on either of the board bases, you do get unlimited green fees at Le Chateau, but you only get the complimentary round of La Reserve when you're staying on premium all-inclusive. So another little video for you just to break it up because you're probably bored of listening to me. So then we move on to the villas. So the villas are a slightly different concept. They're 2, 3 and 4 bedroom villas that are dotted around the golf course, as you saw on the map earlier. They all come with their own infinity pool. You can come in on a villa only basis, half board and dine down at Sea Beach Club, or you could come in on a Gourmet Bliss package or a Gourmet Bliss passport, which basically means, again, you've got the freedom of the 13 restaurants and the 10 bars across the domain. When you're staying in the village, you can go down into the hotels and you can use the facilities there. That's not a problem. Or you can hire a private chef to come up and cook you a barbecue on your terrace. They are 5-star villas. They're all slightly different, but every bedroom has a bathroom. So you're well looked after. They're beautiful and stunning inside, very well decorated. And as I mentioned, we can do the Gourmet Bliss passport when you're staying with them. So I mentioned the golf courses very quickly. We have the 2 championship golf courses. So Le Chateau is our unlimited green fees, whether you're staying at the villas, the hotel, or La Telfair. We have also then opened in December our brand new La Reserve Golf Links course that actually was on Sky. In December, we hosted the DP Open, so we got to see some stunning shots there. And Louis Oosthuizen, who designed the course, actually won it. So I'm not sure if he kind of had a bit of an inside edge there, but absolutely stunning. And both the golf clubs have their own I don't know what they call it, like restaurants and bars, and they're part of the all-inclusive and gourmet bliss packages, so you can go and dine at those. We have a spa at both of the hotels that you can obviously use the facilities, and as I mentioned at Awali, you do get the one complimentary massage included. Kids Club. So we're a little bit unique. One of our USPs is that we obviously have the Kids Club. That's not the USP. Open from 8:30 to 11 for 3 to 11-year-old. We have the teen hangout areas for 12 to 17, but we actually have a complimentary baby club. So from 0 to 35 months, we have qualified staff that look after the babies from 8:30 to 3:30 daily. They have these beautiful little cots with the little mobiles over, so they can have very secure naps with aircon that works, unlike Sarah at the moment. But they're looked after very well. And then if they want to in the evenings, obviously the kids club is on, so that's fine. But if they have younger children or they want them to be in their room, we do offer a babysitting service, which is payable. And then we move on to Veranda. So Veranda is a very different concept. These are our 3- and 4-star hotels, boutique style hotels. They're located around the island, and our whole thing with Veranda is that it's about the local kind of feel Mauritian. That's the idea, that you experience and have authentic experiences while you're staying at one of our hotels. So as you can see, they're dotted around the island. So we have Palmar Beach on the east coast. We have Paul and Virginie, Grand Bay, Pointe Beach and Tamarin. And then obviously at the bottom, we will have the heritages. So we do cover pretty much every coastline of Mauritius. Gonna just literally go through it. I know apartment is spelt wrong before anyone tells me that. I do know that. I have pointed it out. But we start with Veranda Grand Bay. This is our flagship veranda. This reopened last year after a complete refurb. It was closed all through COVID and just after. It's a real Creole kind of chic property, has this stunning infinity pool that overlooks Grand Bay, and it's in the heart of Grand Bay. So the idea here is that you can then stay there, but you can also walk out and go and visit the shops, the bars, the restaurants, enjoy the nightlife of Grand Bay if you wish, or just sit in our bar and watch the boats in the bay while you're having a drink in the evening. We then have Pointe Beach. Pointe Beach has its a unique barefoot concept, which I never really got until I went. And when you go in, they encourage you to take off your shoes. You walk through the water to cleanse your feet, and then you don't put the shoes back on until you leave at the end of your holiday. That's the idea. And dotted around the resort, they have various little tubs of water with ladles for you to wash your feet, and little paintbrush types brushes for sandy toes, so you can brush your feet off. We have 2 areas here. So here we have a family area with a kids club, with a kids pool, and then we also have an adult only area. So we have 30 rooms that have their own pool, their own bar, their own restaurant, that is adult only. So you can have the best of both worlds here. So if you've got a mixed generational family and the adults, you know, some of the adults don't want to be with their kids for the time being, they can stay in the adult area only bit, and the families can stay obviously in the family side. We have Veranda Paul and Virginie. This is our 4-star boutique adult only 81 rooms. All come with sea views. 2 pools, 1 infinity pool, absolutely stunning. Has a lovely restaurant at the end of the bay. And if you stay in a privilege room here, you get a free catamaran trip. So that can't be bad. And you get barbecue on the catamaran, and you get some drinks, and it's just a lovely day out. Veranda Palmar, we reopened in September last year after a refurb. 77 rooms. It's a 3-star all-inclusive. It's on the most stunning beach on the east coast. It's just, yeah, fly and flop. It is absolutely beautiful. Really small, really good, you know, feel to it. And you can kind of get to know people that are there. And great for water sports being on the east coast. Veranda Tamarin is it's probably one of our largest verandas. It's 114 rooms. What's unique about Tamarin is we have an Explorer program. So the Explorer program, you don't have to do anything. You stay for 4 nights and you start earning credit. And then that credit you can spend or put towards a kayak, a trip, a street food tour, the salt pans, deep sea fishing, a mini moke. And the more nights you stay, the more credits you build up and the more money you basically have to spend. We have kids clubs at Pointer Beach, Palma and Tamarin, or kids clubs facilities. So they're well looked after. Obviously, Paul and Virginia's adult only. Well, you might want to put your husband in there, but we don't have a kids club for them, unfortunately. And then we have spas at many of the hotels, or not maybe full-on spa services, but we have treatment huts down on the beach. And you know, you can see there, Veranda Pointer Beach, you're overlooking the ocean while you get your massage. So sustainability, I know that Holly mentioned this. We're also kind of going for our green keys and things. This needs a little bit of updating, but we have 5 key pillars that we practice throughout. We have a whole website now for tomorrow. So if you want to learn more about all our kind of initiatives, you know, single-use plastic is being eliminated, etc. That is kind of where you can find all that information. But I think it's definitely a thing that we need to kind of be aware of now. So that's me. If you ever have any questions, or you want any of the videos to share on your social media, or any images or anything like that, then please do let me know.
Super. Claire, did you know that apartment was spelled wrong on Veranda Grande?
Yes. You know how many times I've told them, but we have to use the slides that they send us, and I'm like, it's spelled wrong.
Bless you.
I'm sure it was last time when I did this as well.
Yeah, it was. I emailed you and I was like, it's wrong. Okay, super presentations, great hotels. And if you've got any questions for Claire, pop them into the Q&A. Same for Holly. And we're now moving next door, because the Outrigger is next door, but one to Heritage Awali, and we've got Andrea back. Hopefully it's working.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it is though. It was, but let's see. Let me see. Hold on.
It's been a proper technical day for you today, Andrea.
It has. Oh. I think I know what my issue is though. I think it's my laptop. I haven't got enough disk space, so I don't know if it. Oh, it might open. Okay, let's try. I won't play the video though, because I think that won't help. Right, start share. Share sound. There we go. Should come up in a second. Did it come up?
It's just still sharing. Yeah, here we go. It's up now.
I can see it. Doesn't seem to be showing. Can you see it?
Yeah, you just need to go to your relevant slide and put it into big mode.
Oh, cool. Go down.
It's very slow though.
Yeah. I've just got a big black square. If I stop sharing, try it again.
Yeah, if you've not got much memory, it may not work. But it was showing, we could see it.
Share screen. I'll try again. If not, I'll have to give up. No, I don't know what's wrong. I've just got a big black square on my laptop.
Oh,
So
it sounds like it's down. Just tell us a little bit briefly about it.
Okay, I'll tell. Yeah, I will tell you. So basically, basically, the resort has been shut most of last year, And what we've done during that period is improve a lot of the back office stuff, like the water systems, the air conditionings, all that back office side. And then we've also like done some soft furnishings as well, like we've painted the rooms. But what we want to do is reposition, well, what we have done is reposition the resort as a 4+ resort.
And she's frozen. Yeah, it's not working. She's got big problems with her computer system. I will ask her to send a follow-up of the benefits of Outrigger, and we'll try and get Andrea on at another time when her computer system's working a little bit better. Sorry, Louise. Oh, you're going there, but you can tell us about it when you've been in September. Okay, so we've definitely lost Andrea completely. So question-wise, we've had a couple of questions that have come up. Chrissy, I've replied to you via private message because you was asking about what's the best route to get to Mauritius from the East Coast. For me, it would be New York, Dubai onto Mauritius. Would probably be the easiest. You can though go over Paris. You can go over Istanbul. You can go London. So there's many ways to get here. It's quite a long flight, but it's definitely worth it. And we're getting a lot of American and Canadian clients here at the moment. Vishal wants to know if he can have videos for his socials. When we've finished the webinar, Vishal, I'm going to send a copy of the recording. All of the hosts will have your contact details. And if they don't send you the video links, just drop them a little email and they will send you them with pleasure. Do we have a travel agent portal for SO and Heritage? Claire, do you have one for Heritage? Any sort of training or anything? No, you're
Not
muted.
at the moment.
Okay, no problem. Holly, do you have anything so far for the trade?
Yeah, we do have a platform, I believe, for agent rates. So I was speaking to Mel about that, so we can share that after the webinar if I send those details through. We can
The only
forward
thing
those
we
on.
have is we do have our fact sheets and things on Hablo. So if you're on Hablo, you can find our page and we've got different things on there.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Steve
I forgot to mention, we do also have a full like media library as well, which we can share because a couple of people also asked me about videos to share on social media. So yeah, we've got all the videos, images, fact sheets, all of that. So I can share that afterwards as well. There's loads on there, the content library.
Yeah, any videos and pictures are always really handy. So like if you've got the links, it's really good to, if we've got like a URL or something, we just keep them on the hard drives and click on them when we need them. So yeah, always a benefit to send us them over. Okay, Andrea looks like she's back, but we can't hear her, which is strange. She's got a real ghost in the system. So let's go to the point of the day then where we check who's been listening. So as a reminder for everybody on the webinar, you get 1 prize draw point for being on the webinar. If you answer one of the questions correctly, you get 10 points. And then tomorrow, I put everybody in a spin to win, and I will let you know who the winners of the prizes are. So to start with, just make sure in chat that your drop down says everyone. I'm going to ask Claire to ask the first question. I'm getting my pen and paper ready.
Oh, can you name one of the restaurants at L'Hotel Fair?
Yep.
I know you can. You're eating it nearly every weekend.
Does it have to be at Telfair? Or does it have to be in the...
Oh, so who was the first person?
First person was Boma for Natalie. Now that's more in the middle. Does it class as a Telfair restaurant?
We'll go with them. Can I do 2 that get 10 points, or does that not work?
Got 2 prizes.
No. Okay. All right. We'll have to go. We'll go with Natalie and Boma.
Okay. Super.
But Isla, you were very close.
Perfect. Natalie, you got your 10 points. Holly.
How many villas are there in total at So Maldives? Yeah, I think the first answer was correct. It's all going very quickly. But I think the first answer I saw pop up was the correct answer anyway. So who was that? I'm
And that's
scrolling back up to
80.
see. 80,
80.
yeah, Carol Smith.
Carol,
80
super
is the
amazing.
in total, yeah.
Andrea, can we hear you now?
Can she type her question into chat? Oh no, she's
No.
gone.
She's gone. Okay, I've got a quick question for her. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the Mauritius one because that's the one that I know. Andrea's gone. She's having technical problems. What resort is Outrigger Mauritius located in? And Claire has covered this during the presentation, and I have also said it's in the exact same area. And if you can spell it, happy days.
Oh, Carol, she's quick.
Okay, spelt wrong, Carol. Okay, Trish, you're the first person with the correct spelling, Balom, absolutely. See, I'm mean. Okay, super sorry, and a big apologies for the technical problems that we've had today. It's one of those things, and Andrea will follow up with everybody. Big thank you to Claire, Holly, and Andrea. Holly, I hope it wasn't too rough for your first time. You sold the hotel as if you just stepped footing it yesterday.
Oh, amazing. No, I had a lovely time. Thank you for having me, and thank you everyone for being on. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and yeah, get to know more about So Maldives as it kind of grows.
Exactly. And don't forget, guys, these hotels are completely trade friendly, wanting to work with you. So definitely send your business their way. Any further questions, drop them an email and they'll be happy to oblige. And that's it.
Absolutely.
We're done in a few more minutes. So thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all next week. Thank you very
Sarah.
much.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.